Well, as the sun's setting over the mountains, I want to say hello and welcome back to Way of the Hunter. And today, I'm giving myself a strong challenge of what I want to try to accomplish and move forward. In the previous sessions, or previous session, I should say, I mentioned that I hadn't been using the Hunter sense much because I want to kind of start getting used to how to play the game without it, so I can do the Ranger difficulty. And there's a reason for that. But I wanted to show, and hopefully it's still here, I wanted to show that you can still do it. Um, Still get the sense and to spot things and stuff like that. You just have to have a little bit more observant eyes. So before I had taken my settings from I think Adventure and bumped it over to Ranger, which is what I'm on right now, I had actually found a fox need zone right here on the pathway, and I had marked it. Well, I decided I wanted to see how it worked out, and so I immediately changed the difficulty setting over to Ranger, and came right back down to the spot. And sure enough, look, it's right here. All right, you can see there's like bones on the ground from where the fox has had its feast. All right, and you analyze it, boom, pops up. So while I do not have the capability of doing hunter sense, you can still spot things. You just have to be a lot more observant about it. So, and it's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure it's going to be extremely difficult to figure out and do the things in here. So, but um, that's it. That's where we're going to go from this point forward, at least for this session here. And I want to see how well I do with hunting on Ranger mode. I did mark over here previously that waypoint up there is for a group of deer that I saw down drinking, and I just kind of want to go over there and see what's going on with them. Something else while I'm getting ready to head over to this marker, I found out, and it looks like, remember in the last video I made a comment and marked that first deer that I shot about the bloodstain that was still there after I had harvested it, and I wanted to come back and check. Well, I found out that the bloodstains stick around for quite a while afterwards. Um, the you also saw in that video I had shot the one deer I was tracking for a bit, and then I got distracted and found the other deer, claimed and harvested to complete the mission. Well, I had gone back to try and track that other deer, and I'd found the tracks for quite a way still, but I never actually found the animal. And I had walked away for a second to check something else out, came back, and the blood stain that I had just identified on the ground was no longer there. And so I looked back, tracked along the whole path there as much as I could, and got all the way back to the very beginning of it. All of them had disappeared. And then the one I had marked previously on the ground, that had disappeared as well. And so I determined that from the amount of time I've spent in the game and the uh, the location and everything and the time frame that I found it all when they all disappeared, I think it's about an hour's worth of time in game that the tracks will stay on the ground before they actually ultimately disappear on you. So if that helps anybody to keep track of or to have a priority on what they're tracking and hunting down to locate your harvests, keep that in mind. You probably have a very limited time frame to do it. I know these tracking out here can take a long time to accomplish, so you kind of need to focus on it, especially if you got like a bad shot or not. So, anyways, I thought that was important for you guys to know and be aware of. As you can see from the moon and my flashlight in the darkness, that it's heading towards night, and I kind of wanted to see what it's like at night here. So I may go into it a little bit before I change it back to the daytime. But I'm mainly just out here right now wanting to explore and experience things and see what the game has to offer still. Alright, well, I found a badger zone, but this marker that I put over here wasn't for badgers, it was for deer. And I haven't been able to locate exactly what the deer were doing here yet. There we go. Finally found them, but that was a a bit more tricky to figure out. I thought they were, might have been too long for me to find it. At this track, it disappeared also, but nope, I finally got a location on here. So, it still glows. Interesting. Huh. I hear a fox out there someplace. I'm trying to see if I can find it right now. But man, no audio cues is just gotta rely on your what you hear, your senses. That's just a rock. I heard something. Oh, over there we got a few. Can't really make them out. Is that a... I think that might be a buck. Let's get around all these. Yeah, that's a buck right there. Let's see if we can alright, what was the range? What was the range? 120. Guess that'll be fine. Looks like it's laying down. Oh, jumped up. Yeah, mark it. Hold on. Still moving. Is that him right there still? I thought it might have went down right over. Let's go over there and see if we got him. Well, that's not what I was looking for. But it's nice to know. Oh no. Should have kept it marked where it was shot at. Because I don't see anything quite yet. Ah, finally found it. Alright. I thought it was in the grass more, but at least I got a starting spot. So I'm going to put a marker right here. Take that one off. Alright. Now I think it went this way. There we go. Got the next spot. Alright. We're on to something. We're starting. We're going. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Alright, so what I'm doing here is that now that I've found the blood stain and I'm following the tracks, I'm marking them because on Ranger difficulty level with not being able to use the hunter sense, it'd be nice to be able to just double track back and know where I'm going. So this is the best way to make sure I don't lose a spot is to mark each of the tracks individually. So it can help out in case I need to double back to try to refine the last spot. So. It may take a little bit more time to do it, but I think it'll be helpful in the long run. And look at that, we found him right here. Quite a ways off from where I had expected to see him. But there we go, we got our buck. Alright, let's see exactly what I got here. Left lung and right lung, while it was obviously laying down. From 118 yards. Nice. Alright, what was the stats on it? 2-star mature. I think that was worth taking out, since it won't get too much bigger, and it was pretty decent. So, and look right here, this is why I wanted to play it on Ranger difficulty level, right? Because once I get used to seeing how things work out, and if being able to spot and identify like what the animals look like by their appearance, hopefully, um, and their rack size and stuff like that. I think if you ever get yourself like a mature 5-star trophy rating on Ranger difficulty level, I think that's the best bragging rights you're going to ever have. Because sure, you can get a 5-star trophy on Explorer and Adventurer and the lower ratings and stuff, but to say you've got it on Ranger, that's like saying you've got the ultimate. That'd be like in Call of the Wild, like saying you got like a max score diamond or something like that, or saying you're getting the great one. I think Ranger difficulty level with a 5-star trophy rating will be the top of the line. I think that'd just be like really awesome. So, anyways, that's why I'm trying to do this. I want to try to do the realistic hunting, but I also want it for the difficulty level of it to have the so-called bragging rights of getting a good animal with the best difficulty. So let's see here. Took a little bit of time tracking. Ran 105 yards. Not too bad. Only lost a little bit there. So I'm not gonna keep it. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this one for right now. But there you go. And since I no longer need these, I'm gonna go in and take them off from in here. And I'm just gonna replace my marker. All right. So there you go. We got our first animal doing a night hunt on Ranger difficulty level. That's just pretty cool. I like that a lot. I saw a couple of deer up here. I'm trying to get up the top of this hill. They're like right on the other side, and I want to see if there's any bucks amongst them or not. Look like I just saw some does so far. Hear that? There we go. Can tell there's an animal out there. They might be smelling me. Maybe that's what's going on. I saw them and started crawling over, but then it sounded like they were like giving me warning calls. But maybe it's because they smell me now that I'm looking down at the bottom corner there. My scent is probably like blasting their direction. See if I can move around the side of them over here. There's a buck. Alright, let's get ready. Why can't I see his antlers? All right. Jump. Let's mark that real quick. Yeah, he probably ran up the hill and on the other side someplace along with the two females. So let's see if we can find a spot and get after them. All right, we found the first spot. So let's go ahead and continue. I know it ran this way, and we got a mark over here for the next one. Oh, there's a spot right there. Been pretty good tracking without the light on. All right, now I have to find on the other side. I wonder if there's going to be any right here. Oh, what? Did I get a spot? A zone? I got a zone. Nice. Another one. There we go. Up here. There. Big old spot all over the branches right here. And here's something over here. Oh, wait, I think I just saw him up there. Like right through there. That's fine. I'm tracking anyway, so. Alright, let's go back to big old bloodstain. Oh, there it is right there in front of me. Haha. Well, it's kind of a shame that the antlers are embedded into the ground. But let's see what we got. Got the right lung, left lung again, so I'm getting better. Second lung was outside of the power rating, but 113 yards. And we got another mature 2-star. Again, be happy to take them out because I'd rather get the bigger ones. Let's get them growing. 41-minute track time, 175-yard run. 17. Alright, let's sell this one too. Alright. After midnight now, and kind of impressed with how bright it is out here. It's almost daytime, it seems like, and this is like literally 12:40 in the morning in game. So, and I would say normally, oh, there it is, full moon. All right, cool. Um, I gotta tell you, honestly, it can be pretty bright out in the middle of nowhere with the full moon. It is pretty close to like walk around almost like daytime. I experienced this not here in the States because everywhere in the States is pretty much full of like cities and light pollution and stuff. But I had been down to Colombia once before, and we were out in the middle of nowhere, and full moon night out there was like you could walk around without a flashlight, kind of like this. But on the opposite end of it, when it was a new moon, it was pitch black. It's like if you walked inside of a closet, plugged up every spot that you can that would bring light in, and try to walk around. That's what it was like in the new moon out there as well. So it gets to be intensely dark. So, but it's kind of funny that this is almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. So, but I'm heading over to another marker that I got. It's another question mark on the map. I just want to go get it and claim it and then keep on hunting. So let's see what happens when we get over here. Something just called out. Kind of get the feeling it's another fox. Is that it? Oh, it's a couple of them. Get the right weapon. I don't know which one is which, so I'm going to take that one in the back, I think. No, did it miss? Oh, that one definitely hit it. But man, that first shot was miserable. Let's go get this guy. Oh, look at that. So, shot in the flesh. Man, it was going right through up towards the brain, wasn't it? Did it hit it? It's over here. It doesn't show that it hit it. Oh no, just missed it. Went right on the side. Wow. Still dropped it though. Let's see here. An adult, 1 star. A ranger. So, it might have gotten up to what, 3 maybe? 3, maybe 4 if I let it go. I don't feel too bad about that. Kind of makes me wonder what the other one was though. But I got my first fox. Kill shot critical. Didn't go too far. 348. Alright, well, I'm selling this one too. Don't need to keep this one. Do kind of wonder where the other one ran to, but it's kind of cool to see them in pairs though. Running around in like little small packs and stuff. Mates. I wonder if the other one was a female, because that one was a male. That would have been pretty cool. Alright, I think I'm going to turn off a couple of these tutorial tooltips and stuff like that, and I'm going to try without the HUD down there. Nice. That works exactly the same way as it does in Classic, I think. Is that well, it's still keeping ammo up. It's not keeping the wind direction up, which you can see, I guess, from the smoke there. But what's the other indicators out there that helps you to figure out the wind? Alright, well, that's good to know. I think I'm just going to leave the HUD up because when you turn the HUD off completely, the markers also go away, even though the menu settings state that they're always on. But that's okay. I'm going to head over towards the next question mark on the map, which is that mark up there, and see what I find en route. Man, I keep thinking like there's an animal out there walking around, and it's very possible though, that they might be, but all I'm hearing is these tree creaking sounds, and it keeps making me look in directions to see if they're there or not. But it's just the sounds of the forest. Seems like wind blowing and stuff. It's really, really pretty cool, but at the same time kind of like, frustrating because you're like, is it an animal? Is it an animal? that definitely sounds like it should be an animal over here someplace, though. I mean, doesn't it? Sounds like they're heading that way. Man, the sounds are just amazing in this game. The atmosphere. Can I cross here? I gotta say, I like that feature a lot to be able to just cross the rivers because as much as I love Call of the Wild, that is kind of one of my annoyances with that, not be able to just cross the shallow water like that. Alright, looks like we have a logging operation out here, a field of cut trees. I'd imagine we'll spot some good animals coming through here. Maybe. Just depends, I guess, on the time of the day and whatnot. You hear that? The creaking? That's just the trees doing their business. But you hear that enough, you just, like I said, you think that there's an animal out there or something. I love the stars. Oh, it's so great. Sorry, distracted. Alright, it seems like that traveling up in this area here, away from the river at night, I think it's gonna be probably more problematic to try and find an animal. It might be like bedded down. I mean, they probably could be wandering through the woods and stuff. The woods definitely seems like a lot harder than the river, so I'm going to head back on down to the river here and see if I can explore a little bit more and get lucky to hopefully find at least one more animal here for the night. Oh, oh, I have something out there. Is that an elk? Oh boy. What's the distance? What's the range? About 300? Let's see if we can do this. Oh man, I am like so sick to my stomach right now. I wanted to check real quick on my recording because my keyboard was stuttering on me and things were acting up and so on and so forth. And I was getting a little frustrated. Well, I tabbed out to go check it, and from the moment I spotted the elk until the moment I harvested the elk was not recorded, and I am just seriously upset by that whole thing. All right, let's claim it and see what I got. All right, so this was a flesh left lung. Looks like just a single left lung, partially into the right lung. A little bit of bone. Way back there though, just because the walking and whatnot. All right, at 248 yards. So what did I get? Little one-star adult. So again, I'd say that's probably okay to take and harvest. It was definitely needed. So to help cull the herd, and look, it's only 13.99% on the genetics. So yeah, it's definitely low down there. This was definitely one that worthwhile to take out. Runway is 309, 44 minutes tracking. Only lost just under 3 pounds. Not too bad. All right, let's go ahead and sell this guy. That puts it at like 4 o'clock in the morning here in the game. So I've done pretty much a full night of hunting. I don't know if I'll be able to get anything else before the sun rises, but I guess I could look around. But man, this has been fun doing this night hunt. It's been a challenge, that's for sure, especially since it's been on the ranger setting. So I think I'll just do a quick look around for a little bit more, see if I find anything, and if not, then I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for the evening. So I'm gonna say these towers, they have them placed in some really good spots for hunting. That's for sure. Give you wide open vistas and you know, looking out in key spots where the animals are and everything like that. And look at this tower. In amongst the trees, it's kind of like obscured in its own right. It makes it blend in. It's really impressive. I like this one. Man, all I gotta say is the scenery in this thing is amazing. Just looking out over all that, the early morning rise with the sun coming up, clouds, the lighting on the mountains and everything. Wow, I am just in awe. It is so amazing. But as you can tell here, I have returned to my lodge after a full night of hunting. I didn't see anything else down there when I looked around for a little bit more. But as it is, I think this is a good spot to go ahead and call it quits for this session. Uh, it was really interesting. I am like so thoroughly satisfied on getting the animals I hunted using the ranger difficulty, not knowing what their ratings were, um, tracking them without having the capability of like finding the tracks easily with the hunter sense. I mean, I can't tell you how satisfying it was just to be able to do all that and to actually get the harvest and everything. Like I say, just try it for yourself. But for now, I guess it's just gonna say that that's it, you know, for this one. And thanks for coming along. Thanks for joining me on the hunt. And we'll try out some other stuff later in the future, in the next sessions we do. So, as always, though, I would appreciate hearing any comments you guys have. What thoughts and suggestions, how you felt about the video, things that you noticed, observed, maybe things that I could like improve upon, change, um, and just you know, let me hear what you have to say. Also, you know, usual thumbs up, thumbs down, give me your likes, dislikes. And as always, if you like it, feel free to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, and you should be able to be notified whenever future videos come out. So, till then, take care, everyone, and have a good one. Happy hunting. Take care. Bye. All right. I know it's not daytime for the game, but I want to take that just so I can get a good photo of my first elk that I got down here at night. So, but I just wanted to get that screenshot. That's looks so cool to me.